Together, we can find a key to open that cage.
Mike, I really don't think this is going to do anything for our problems.
Okay, I don't even know these people. That problem's a bit personal.
Well, if you're going to find that key that allows your inner child to go free, we have to learn to trust one another. We must build a trust bridge. Imagine each piece of information you provide one another as a brick of trust, if you will. And each of you will help create this beautiful bridge that your inner child may cross once it's free from the cage. Now, who'd like to place the first brick on our bridge?
This isn't going to do anything for anyone. Give me a break.
Now, Janet, thoughts like that simply don't belong in an environment such as this. We're here to work together to free your inner child. Now let's start building that bridge.
Michael,
Yes, James.
I'd like to go first.
Oh, very good. Go ahead, James. Tell us about yourself. We won't interrupt.
Okay. Where to start? Let's see. Okay. You know, there's a lot of pressure on vampires these days. I mean, the media has built us up to be monsters. Okay. If your definition of a monster is someone who sucks other people's blood, all right, you got me there. But do you know the kind of peer pressure that is within the culture of vampires? I mean, give me a break. Gloom and doom and black and cobwebs all over the place, and coffins too. That is just not for me. All that gothic stuff. Come on. I mean, all those other vampires are saying things like, James, vampires don't wear pastels. Or, James, vampires can't hold day jobs as hairdressers. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, they didn't even want me to keep my kitten. They said a vampire with a cat named Snookums just doesn't straight terror into the hearts of mortals. I don't get it. These people are going to live forever. And do you know how they party? They sit around and complain about garlic and crosses and steaks. They don't talk about politics. They don't talk about human rights violations. They don't talk about endangered species. They don't talk about anything that's important. They think it's fun to talk about fangs and how quickly they can turn into bats. Bats! Huh? Did you know that bats have fleas? Do you know how hard it is to get fleas out of your hair when you change back? And this whole seductive thing? People think that kind of stuff is cool. You know what happens when you hypnotize people? They're no fun to talk to anymore. They're like zombies. Oh, no. I'm sorry. My God, you would think people who are going to live forever would not get so stressed out. And the tempers those people have. If the pizza boy puts anchovies on the pizza, and they didn't order anchovies, they'll put the pizza boy on the pizza. If someone sneezes the wrong way, they go berserk like a rabid dog or something. Most of them seriously need to deal with their anger management issues. I'll tell you, a lot of people think being a vampire is cool, but it's not. Being a a vampire sucks.
Well, okay. Thank you, James. Any responses?
He's right. Fleas suck.
What are you? A fruit bat? Get it? A fruit bat?
It's funny. Michael, she's taking blocks off her trust bridge.
Whatever, I'm not taking anything off your stupid bridge.
All right, I'm sensing a little animosity here. Now, let's try to build a bond here, Janet. After all, you don't want people, I mean your peers, laughing at you when it's your turn.
You don't think we're people?
We are people, Michael. We're just special.
Of course you're people, but back to the point. You don't want your peers laughing at you.
You better not laugh at me. I'll totally kill anyone who laughs at me.
You got a mistake on you.
Or a silver bullet.
Okay. Let's get back on task. Bill, would you like to place a brick on our bridge?
Okay, Mike. Do it. You see, I've got this problem. You know, when it's not a full moon, I look like a normal everyday guy. But, well, I just get these urges, you know?
What kind of urges?
It's embarrassing.
We're friends here, tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
Well, sometimes I want to pee on fire hydrants. And sometimes I'll sniff the ground around them first. Sometimes I want to sniff dogs, and sometimes people's butts. I mean, there was this one time I was at work, and this woman came in, and I just couldn't stop myself. Next thing you know, I had straddled her leg, and I was thrusting like a madman, like a dog in heat.
Have you been neutered?
No. I haven't been neutered.
I get the same way sometimes.
All right, any other responses?
Do you have sex with dogs?
I don't see how that's even your business. I don't go around asking about your boyfriends.
Whoa! Hold on here, guys. Do you mean your girlfriend is a dog?
Mike, I just can't take this.
Yeah, Janet. Why don't you stop being such a bitch?
Why are you talking to me, fruit bat?
Okay, Janet, if you don't have anything positive to add to this discussion, you don't need to be here.
Are you threatening me?
Let's move on, please. I want to hear about your problem, Janet.
We really haven't done much to free the inner child of either of you that have spoken so far here. Now, perhaps...
We're building a trust bridge. We want to hear about your problem, Janet.
Yeah, what about your problem? We're building a trust bridge.
I don't want to talk about my problem with a couple of freaks like you.
We're not freaks. We're special.
Okay, Janet, I want you to imagine your head and your aura and your chi. I want you to imagine them as a spiritual conduit. And at one end is your spherical self, your aura and your chi. At the other end is your inner child, locked in a cage, begging to get free. There's a blockade in that conduit, Janet. Talk to us. Help us to find a way to remove that blockade.
Yeah, talk to us.
We won't be rude. You're special too.
Okay. I'm falling apart. Like, literally. I'm totally falling apart. This morning, I was trying to do my nails, and one fell off. I tried to put on lipstick and remembered that I don't have lips anymore. My hair is falling out. My breasts are totally sagging. Any day now, they're gonna just fall off. When I was alive, I was cheerleader and a beauty pageant queen. I used to get a little nip and tuck here and there. Plastic surgery, you know. Anyway, these days, I buy plastic surgery in a bottle of super glue. That's the only reason I have a nose right now. I glued it back on when it fell off. Anyway, guys don't look at me anymore. They're like, gross, I don't want to do it with a dead chick. Or gross, she eats people, I don't want her to go down on me. Or gross, you smell like a rotting animal.
That can be a good smell sometimes.
I like stiffs.
Don't you get it? I can't get a guy to fall for me anymore.
Did you try the dog pound? When I'm feeling hot, I always go to the pound.
The morgue is a good place too.
No, that's no good. I need a guy who's strong and sensitive, alive and fertile, violent and hungry. I want to share my meals with him. I want to have someone to help me haunt some old house somewhere.
How romantic.
So, anyway, I placed a personal ad. You know, it said, mature-looking girl, wild in bed, looking for a strong, sensitive man who knows how to please a woman, must be willing to kill, torture, and cannibalize for me.
Perhaps you should have left the kill, torture, and cannibalize part out.
I think it's good.
Very good. But do you think mature is a very good synonym for rotting?
It doesn't matter. Someone called.
Really?
Maybe I should place an ad too. Pale, muscular man, loves wine and blood, will suck you dry.
Hairy man, looking for a hairy woman with big teeth and love of raw meat. Must love pups and be neat.
Well, did you call him back?
Yeah, did you call him?
Not yet.
Well, what was his name? What did he say?
His name's Frank.
And where's he from?
He's from Transylvania. I think his last name is Stein. Frank Stein.
That's a good place to be from, but not a good place to live, let me tell you. Frank Stein, huh?
Well, the question is whether you are going to call him.
You should call.
Yeah, you should call him.
Okay. Okay. I'll do it. Yeah, hello. Can I speak to Frank Stein, please? Hi, Frank. This is Janet. Yes, the Janet from the newspaper. What am I wearing right now? Just a see-through teddy. Oh, yes, I can meet you. The sushi bar downtown? Oh, yes, I agree. Those men behind the bar look delicious. We'll split one. I just love to suck the marrow right out of the bones. Football arms, huh? Oh, yes. I'll see you later, big boy. That was totally great. I got a date with a hot guy. Not only that, he says he's built like a football player. In fact, his arms used to be on a football player. I can't wait.
Well, as we've definitely place some blocks on our trust bridge, and we're going to develop a serious relationship with your inner child. It's just a matter of time before the key's in the lock and that ugly little guy gets free.
Whoa. Hold on here, Michael. Did you just call my inner child ugly?
No,
It sounded to me like that's what he said.
Well, I was simply trying to point out that you people have come.
How did you call us on people there, Mike? You weren't going to call us something else, were you?
Well, doggone it, where'd you get a fruity idea like that?
Are you making fun of my sexuality?
You didn't just say doggone it, did you? I mean, you weren't trying to give me a command, were you?
Oh, you're in so much trouble.
Doggone it, huh?
Thanks for the help, Mike. But now we gotta eat ya.
He is a tasty-looking man, isn't he? I wouldn't mind sucking on him a bit.
Are you boys hungry?
I've had shrimp, but never shrimp.
I could go for a bite.
Wait, now people, I was just trying to help you. Now, you're demolishing the trust bridge I built between us right now. There goes a brick, and there goes another one.
He never stops talking, does he?
There are hardly any bricks left. See, now there goes another, and another.